how are you doing? Guess what we are going to talk about today? First, tell me please, what is your favorite way of spending your free time? So, do you like watching TV? I'm more than sure the most answers are yes, of course. So, today we will learn everything about movies. You will ask me, what is a movie? So, a movie is a film. Let's practice. Movie, movie, movie. Are you excited? So, let's get started. But before we have to define what is a movie genre. So, as you know, there are a lot of movies, right? Then you agree that they are different regarding their plot, actings, characters, settings, sceneries, and so on. Let's say some of them are about love, the others show more historic events. So, the movie experts created special categories to separate one kind of film from another one, which are called genres. So, let's practice. Movie genre, movie genre, movie genre. So, are you eager to learn what are the most popular movie genres are? So, the most favorite one among kids is an animation or a cartoon. Repeat after me. Cartoon, cartoon, cartoon. Or animation, animation, animation. Cartoons are drawings that tell a joke or tell a story. Cartoons can be about almost anything. Many cartoons are about the things that everyday people usually say or do. Many cartoons try to make people laugh. Then we will talk about something realistic, such as historical film. Let's practice. Historical film, historical film, historical film.
Sons of Scotland, I am William Wallace.
So, historical film is a fiction film showing past events or set within a historical period. There you can enjoy watching ancient kings, queens, and of course you can enliven some battles in your memory. So guys, let me know what is your favorite historical movie. Then we move on to the comedy. So, will you be so kind to repeat after me? Comedy, comedy, comedy. So I see you know what the comedy is. You will tell me, this is a film that makes us laugh. Yes, guys, you are right. So, a comedy is a kind of movie of light and humorous character with a happy or cheerful ending. And then, guys, we will talk about horror film. I definitely warn you that it's not a good idea to watch such films. You will ask me, why? So, a horror film is a frightening one about vampires, monsters, dead people, for example. It doesn't have anything to do with the reality. So, be careful.
Hello, Drew.
Scared? So, remember, horror film, horror film, horror film. Okay? Then the next category is a musical. Keep in mind, musical, musical, musical.
A dear, a female deer, red, a drop of golden sun.
And I I guess it's quite obviously a musical is a movie with a lot of singing and dancing. So guys, we are here with the next genre, which is science fiction. Nowadays, we hear a lot a shortened form of a science fiction that is pronounced as sci-fi. Okay, so will you repeat sci-fi, 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 okay? Okay, so science fiction movies are based on future scientific or technological progress, space or time travel, and life on other planets. This is the mostly shown TV genre nowadays. What I would say, personally me, I am not a real fan of science fiction. And what about you? Now guys, I want you to become careful in order not to confuse science fiction with a fantasy. So, fantasy films are ones that belong to the fantasy genre with fantastic themes. Usually magic, supernatural events, mythology, or exotic fantasy worlds. In simple words, these are about monsters, dragons, etc. Okay? Now let's practice. Fantasy, fantasy, fantasy. Okay? Then I would like to mention here an action film. What is this? But unfortunately, most of the boys like action films. So, an action typically includes violence, extended fighting, physical scenes of struggle. Will you share with me whether you like to watch action films? As I consider them not appropriate for children's development. Anyway, you are supposed to remember the name of the genre. So, action, action, action. Then, have you ever heard anything about thriller? Not really? How come? This is my favorite one.
Watch out! We got amateurs at 12 o'clock. Check your safety.
So, thriller, thriller, thriller. So, thriller is a film with a lot of exciting events and adventures. Sometimes it can include some romantic story in its plot. In other cases, it will be a thrilling event. Okay, here we go. Now I want to introduce an exclusively American genre, so-called Western.
Maybe there's a way to make a profit in this.
Remember, Western, Western, Western. So, a Western is a movie type concerned with life in the Western states of the United States, especially during the era of early development. You have the idea of all these cowboys, pubs, so these are all about Western. So guys, are you still confused with all movie genres, or you feel more confident while they are mentioned? Let me know in the comments. Please subscribe to my channel to learn English with me. See you next time!